in, and usually I like to, especially on holidays, just grab some random things and give it to some random people, or in this case, I'm going to try in handing out some random things to guildies. Mostly something that hopefully relates to the game itself. I'm sorry, the holiday itself, which is love stinks the air, or they like to say love is in the air. And fixing my sound. What I'm thinking of doing is grabbing a couple of sweet treats, everybody loves those, and a couple of cheap poems, because I'm cheap, and just sending it to a couple of people. I have a few things prepared, mostly some flowers for the ladies and some chocolate party cakes. I'm thinking maybe for a couple of random guild members or a few guys, just so they don't feel left out because they don't have a girlfriend. Who knows? So yeah, I'm going to be looking for some items. I know a few vendors around here that sell a couple of good treats, and I'm going to see if I can find anything else along the way. Enjoy! One of the things I can do is this Marog here has a couple of awards to give me in trade of work he doesn't want to do, in which I can trade to her for some nice recipes or cocoa beans, which I have ample supply of right now. Tea, sushi, nothing, not today. But I do need flour because, oh, ah, because cookies cannot be baked without flour. Quite a lot of flour, but then again, we have quite a lot of lovely ladies outside that are in need of cookies. Let's see. Oh yes, we do need a fire. Let's see. Cookie. Oh, too many O's. Okay. Ah. Ah yes, the fortune cards. Those are quite fun. A little on the pricey side, but worth it if they get a rather unfavorable fortune. In which case, I can just laugh at their misfortune. Quite an easy recipe, cookies. These ones are my favorite, as they look like little goblins. I wonder what he has to say about cookies. I think that meat is quite dead. Wonder why she's still hacking at it. I guess that's one way to solve your anger issues. Chop up some meat. She should work at that bread though, it looks halfway done. Oh, stack up to 20. I did not know. I guess after a while the cookies will get so heavy the bottom ones will start crumbling and looking sad. Ah, yes. One way I like to hand these out is to just send a few cookies and maybe some milk, maybe a slice of cake or two, to random people in the mailbox, and leave a fetching little poem that I have found I have quite liked. Or, as in the case with the flowers, I'll just see if I can try and sweet talk someone into accepting my little red gift of mysteries. I have been successful with one lovely lady so far, but so far my luck has been short, as goblins are not quite, they don't have the best of luck when it comes to people's trust, which is all right, as it makes the game a little bit more interesting. Let's see. I have some cookies. Ah yes, I need the milk. Now there is a...
What can I help you with?
Well, you can help me with milk, my good sir. Let's see. My. Let's see. Actually, may have bought a little bit too much. Oh, I thought I clicked cancel. Oh well, more milk for me. Let's see. I thought he had something else. Hmm. Also, I have given myself on a little personal quest. I have been looking for little treats that I can hand to people, mostly chocolates and the odd sweets like that, but I'm also in search of little offhand items, mostly flowers and things like that. Things that are easy to grab. I know Primrose in Dalaran sells many beautiful flowers, many of which I already have, but I'm looking for something a little bit less common, I guess you could say. Something a little different. You guys could, if there is a vendor you can point me into the direction to, I'd be very happy. Looks like they could use a couple of cookies or two. Let's see. I'm going off track. My. Someone else had the idea. Ah, yes. One way of getting chocolates is, of course, pretending to hand them out for people. But of course, you can't always do that. She looks like she's in great need of cookies. But maybe not. Target acquired. Or not. These darn elves. You can never tell one way or the other. I have been accused of assuming genders, but when it comes to elves, can you really blame me? Aha. Something a little bit more obvious. Jessery. Quite a pretty name. I wonder if she will suddenly disappear to nothing on me, as many have done before. Why, thank you. Would you like some flowers? What? She does not wish for flowers. I will try again. Well. Thank you for the stamina buff, I must say. That would become quite helpful. Cold shoulder, cold shoulder. Hold up. Let's see. This might help. Hideous. But it might do. Let's see. Ah, trolls. I would have had better luck if I had stayed a goblin. They at least have a better understanding of what a life of a troll goblin is like. We are sometimes in the same boat. Well, I might as well go along with my mailing list, since that will be a lot easier. Silence in the name, huh? I bet it would help if you took the rose out of your mouth. Ah. Why, thank you for the chocolates. Let's see if she will accept my little gift. Seeing she is fine. Ah, sweet. It seems to work.
All hail the Sindori.
Why? Flowers. She seems to like them. Oops. Bad timing. Oh well, that was a little awkward, but still successful. Well then, that was one successful job done. Now next to the mailing list. First off, my guildmasters. Oh, or I should say guildies. Let's see. The best time to do it is when no one's up, because they will be getting their gifts when I am gone, so they will not suspect a thing. Let's see. If I can even find the list. Let's see. And with the help of a bystander, my stupidity has been revealed. Here is a great list of trollable people. Or blood elves. We have, oh. Who to choose? Well, of course the guildmaster is first, if they're on. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. First we shall divide the spoils. 5 cookies per person. Sounds pretty adequate. Quite a lot of cookies, but I had a lot of cocoa beans. Miscalculation on my part, but no less useful. And now for the milk. Usually I like to only give 1 glass of milk per prospector. Oops. But it looks like I may have enough for 2 per person. Or 3. Let's see. This might be useful for something else. Now, a handful of cookies and some milk is all good and jolly and all, but I say we go to Dalaran go for a quick stop. See if we can get find that sweet vendor by the bank, get some more treats. And here she has some lovingly crafted carrot cakes for sale. Let us see. My navigational skills are not the best, so enjoy the cringe of me trying to navigate a vast city. From the ground, on a flying mount that I can jolly well fly in the air, which I choose not to because I quite like the sights. Ah, there it is. I probably could have gone right and had a faster trip. Ah, yes. Amy. I knew her name. Ah, yes, the chocolate cakes. Yesterday, I had quite a lot of time giving out carrot cake, donuts, and some pretty little cupcakes. But I think I'll change it up this time. I think I'll go for a few brownies. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get 2 of these. 2 of these. Oh, and 2 of these, I'd say. Make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, oh. Ah, I see what I did. There we go. Now, I quite like the idea of adding a car to this, but I don't exactly, I miscalculated. Let's fix that. This does not look stackable, so I think I will try for some of the strange stuff. I think I'll get a few of this as well. If it really can't, oh, it can stack up. Oh well,
Farewell.
good for later. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Do I still have that poem in my memory? Oh, strange looking mailboxes. Oh yes, business. Made some money. Apparently not. Well, all is not lost. I have another trick up my sleeve, which is called cheating. Alright, there we go. Now I remember that. Let's see. Who is he? Vespern. Nah, he doesn't look like he likes chocolate anyway. Can't tell with half of these people. Let's see, who is on our next? Aha! Rosaloon. I need a mailbox, Rosaloon. Ah, convenient. Alright, delivery. I'd love to title it Love Package, but I don't want to raise her hopes. There we go. She looks like a brownie person. There we go. There we go. There we go. Free trolls for me. Let's see who else we can troll. Aha! Orlean. No. Quite a complicated name you've got there, and you're flying away. I don't think I will waste cookies on you. A baby moose! What an ugly creature. Aha. Blood arrow, huh? Too bad I don't have any of those blood cake things. Ah, there she is. Haha. I think she might quite like something strange, just like she is. There we go. Alright. Love walks up. Love walk-ups, huh? Probably so she can kill them. Best way to get XP. Oh ho, picnic. My. He will not let me join. Whoop. But I shall join anyway. Lamina. Am I close enough to the mailbox to access it from here? No? What am I thinking? What sorcery is this? I cannot give her flowers? What sadness. What sadness. Ah, she's of the other side. Well, I can still... Can I still deliver? Laminia. Lemina. 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 I think she quite might like pumpkin pie if I can send it to her. Let's see what it does. If I understand correctly, I can't. Unfriendly? Did you see that little bear hug she gave me? Mailboxes these days. Ah, Aerith.
How are you?
I'm quite peachy. I believe that's it. Ah, yeah, if I remember correctly, I wanted to alternate the flowers I gave out now and then.
Have a good
I
one.
have quite many of these, though. Let me see, let me see. What do I have? The beautiful wildflowers. What did the other ones look like?
Step on up.
Quite pale. This is very pretty. Not as vibrant as these, I must say. Almost matches.
See you around.
I think I'll just buy a few more of these.
Safe travels.
There we go. More bait. Just in case. I should really get some more cake, though. I don't quite have enough of that. Asumita. Let me see. Mailbox. Oh, straight ahead. What am I? Quite handy. She looks quite lonely sitting there by herself, so I will spare the introduction. Besides, the poem itself is about flowers, and most of them does not have a single flower in the package. Cannot wait till Valentine's. Oh no, I'm sorry, I cannot wait till Halloween. I have a couple of mean tricks up my sleeve. Oh, I remember. Sad cookies. Oh, what sad little cookies. Ah, pricey.
Good luck.
But it is worth it for the holidays and the laughs. Besides, what good is a troll if you don't go all out? Dead crowd, so I will just focus on my guildmates for now. Let me see. First off, we have me. Of course, I'll troll myself. What? Now he shall get the brunt of a lot of things. I think he'll like rice cakes. Oh, let's get him one of these. Let's not make the same mistake and put it in there. Alright, oh, there we go. I'll give him this because I know he already. Well, I must say I'd have to give him a useless item. He does that all the time. Ah, yes. Someone traded me that to troll someone. And I must not forget. Let's see what happens. Oops. I still have more people to troll. What am I doing? Let's see. That one seems fairly easy to spell. Here we are. Delivery. Let's see. Brownies. To me, brownies are a little bit on the dry side, and from what I've heard, he is a rather dry person. Ah, yes. Even a dry person must have cake. And of course, COD. Because I am cheap. Let's see. Oh. Interesting name. R-A-I-D-E-R-J. I really must get out of that habit. Excuse me if I'm speaking a little too quietly for most of you. Being the class that I am, I'm not used to speaking loud enough for people to hear me. So, I shall fix that later if it is becoming a problem. Ah, so convenient, so convenient. Oh. Oh, that is so helpful. Ah, my. First, order of business. There we go, there we go. Alright, next up. I should really pick randomly. What's this? My bags, I will say. My. Some of these have quite disappeared off the face of the planet. We are a rather old guild, so I'm not surprised. Ah. That sounds very pretty. For a horse. Alrighty. That was pretty quick. Oops. There we go. Alright. Ready. Alright. Who? Burgess. He sounds very interesting. I would not mind meeting this person. My only regret with this method of troll is that I will not be there to see their faces when they receive their little presents. If they decide to pay the tab. Let's see. Zod, huh? Sounds a lot like an orc. My. Aha. Rock Scar. Always check and make sure. Yeah, I believe so. I don't want to accidentally send a bottle of a very potent poison to the wrong person. He just gets a cake, nothing else. And a lovely poem. And a ridiculous, absurd amount of milk and some pie. Well, let's make this a little more interesting. Trolling at its finest little detail. Alright. Absurd. 2 more slots. we go, more like it. What other absurd item I could send to him? Ah. The best way to distribute it would have been to pour this into one of the glasses of milk, but I want to meet this person before I do that. Priorities, you know? There we go. Now all that is left is the flowers, and that is becoming a difficult challenge to hand out. But I am not deterred. I will. Oh. Let's see if she's in the mood. Zurahu. Quite a pretty shirt. The flower in her ear. Quite romantic. Maybe she will not notice. Oh my. She has accepted. What do you think of the flowers, Miss Zurahu? I quite like these cow people. They always leave while they can. I don't blame them, though. If they stayed much longer, I'd get them into worse troubles. They'd probably end up in the snake pit knowing me. Ah. Night owls, what are they doing here? She looks at me. Ah, yes. The tiny little pond of unfinished golden fish and coins. I still have to finish that collection of mine. Bad. Gnomes. What? What? I really should head back to Orgrimmar. But it's so ugly. Oh, she is still here. She is still here. I hope they will see my gift soon. Hold up. Lenopes. And away. Energetic. Who is this? Very hard to catch. Well, while I'm here, better catch up on supplies for tomorrow. Sweetened goat's milk. I think I will do that instead of the regular milk. That will be quite interesting. Might not understand what they must do with it at first, but I think it will be quite obvious with only cookies.
Farewell.
I say, I know there are other tasty bakery vendors. Wonder. Oh. The heavy duty store. I did not quite think there will be sweets in a place like that. Well, let us see. Orgrimmar portals. Where are those? Yes, as long as the target is right in front of me, I can deal a killing blow. You asked me to go into an obscure little location. I might take a week just to get there. Yes. If I don't run into any walls. There we are. Alright. Base of operations. And also the cause of all my sunburns. Ah, yes, and asthma issues. If you've never experienced asthma or anything else quite like that, you should go to a deserted desert. You will have quite a fun experience. Let's see. They are quite in a hurry. Aha! Target acquired. Leslie. Or, Irosil. I have a feeling I have encountered her before, so I shall... Oh. Well, hello, Commander. Not exactly warm would be a description of my greeting, but we should go with that. He seems to be in a meditative state. One can never tell with blank eyes like those. Ha. Yes, I believe he's not quite here. Who else do we have to toy with? Oh, 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 my kind of person. She is also in a meditative state, perfect for pickpocketing, but even this crowd is a little too large. Ha, I shall wait until she is out of her little reverie. Oh, perfect. Get her attention. Oh, I should have stood in front of her. Well then. Not quite one for the holidays, are they? Aha, horned one. Aha. What did you just throw at me? Show her some flowers. And then, if she is quite agreeable, it is a free gift. Ah, yes. What does she think of my little gift? She is speechless, I must say. Well, as they say, I will drink to that. Quite literally. And yes, this is rose wine.
Explosive.
Ah, yes. What every Lady Goblin wants to hear. Oh, wait. Jiggy. That is quite an interesting little hat. And no pawns. Thin nips. Aha. Quite an interesting staff, I must say. Ah, my flowers. The flowers. And then, before she changes her mind. Ah, yes. Oh, oh, oh. Another. I know. I've already told her yesterday. I shall give her hugs too. A little less soppy than blowing kisses. Besides, I have the rose in the way. Let's see, who else? Oh, oh. It must be some kind of yoga session today. I must not be aware of. Everybody's in a meditative state today. Then oops. Oh, ho. Who is she? Ah. The Broken Test is always a good place to start. Aha. Intriguing, intriguing. Lockless monster. Ah, sweet. My luck has skyrocketed today. Sweet. Yeah. Let's see. No, no. Let's see who's there. Nope. Well, aha! A test cookie. If only I had more cookies. I say, jolly good fun. Ah, whoop. Did it the long way, unintentionally. Ah, sweet. Hee hee. But I thought I... Alright. One more. Nah. I'm not that kind of troll. Oh, bonus. You are not fooling anybody, Sir Tarn. Speedy little devil, isn't he? We follow his lies. Nav. Eh. What have we here?
What you want?
I don't know what you want. I ain't got nothing for you. So many people trying to trample me these days. Let's see. Oh, this bloke is in a rush. I think, for fun's sake, I say we do a blood elf. Haven't done very many of those. Well, I don't feel like it. Oh, what say you? What is she doing? Ah, she must be traveling away on her own little pilgrimage. Or not.
It takes a few minutes.
Ah, I knew it was too soon. Let us see. Oh, well. I have not been able to trade with the panda today, I believe. So let's do with her. My last flower, my lady. All for you. Pandas, they're quite a huggable lot. Sweet, tender loves of a teddy bear. Well, today was quite fruitful. Well, well, well. It has been quite a fun day. Let's see. I've given away all my cookies, all my milk. I have a few ideas for tomorrow. I might need to stock up on some wrapping paper, and I definitely need to get some auctions sold. Otherwise, I'm just giving away free money, and that will not do. Not do at all. So, I will bid you all adieu until next we meet. Au revoir.